Out on the lawn, there arose such a clatter. Sprang from the bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters, and flew up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new fallen snow gave the lustrous of midday to objects below. When what do my wondering eye should appear? Well, that was my dog Wesley going toe to toe with a skunk and his spray can full of fear. Are you fucking kidding me, Sambone Nation? What is going on? Happy holidays, Merry Christmas. It's a beautiful day here in the Samboner hood. Hope everybody's having a great day. But oh my God, can we rewind a couple days here? Are you kidding me? 5 days till Christmas and my fucking Wesley Pooh gets sprayed by a skunk? Scared a gunky day. Oh my Lord above. Never a dull moment here at the Samboners show. Appreciate everybody tuning in as we gear up for another Merry Christmas. And my God, did it get started early here at the McKenzie household. Come on, Wesley. You got to be better than that. I mean, what a great dog. I absolutely love my Wesley Pooh. I take him for long walks every morning. That little shit is so spoiled. 3-4 miles every morning. You Samboners see it out there. And then he goes out front and gets in a little scrapple egg and cheese with a fucking skunk 5 days before Christmas. So let me just tell you, Sambo Nation. Oh, man, alive. Did this absolutely reek. Like, immediately he comes in and it's like, I don't know, 11 o'clock at night. My first kid wakes up. My second kid wakes up. My third kid, like, Mick, yo, Samboner, Mick, you shit your pants again? What is going on? What is that smell? It was god awful. Now, I was a little worried at first. Like, I saw him kind of looking off to his side. I'm like, Jesus Christ, dude, this thing like claw you? Are you going to be bleeding? Like, are you going to stink like shit for the rest of your, oh my God. God damn it. So we go out to Walmart. We make a midnight run to Walmart. I pick up some hydrogen peroxide. And I got to tell you, there's a lot of myths out there, Sambo Nation, with the peanut butter and the tomato sauce. But at the end of the day, the peroxide did the tricks. 2 quarts of peroxide and some other mixture the wife mixed up. And sure enough, here we are. We're giving this dog a peroxide bath in the garage. And it was freezing cold out. And he was dying to get back inside. But at the end of the day, I had to carry him up into the tub. We rinsed him off. He completely went nuts after that. I mean, it's like 12:30 in the morning. My dog's doing fucking laps around the living room like it's Christmas morning. Like, Wesley Pooh, what are you doing? But that's either here nor there. All is well. He's back, feeling good, better than ever. 4 days till Christmas. Sambo Nation, how are we feeling? Oh, baby. All right, baby, let's fire it up. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Hope you're looking forward to another Christmas holiday weekend falling on a Monday. Looks like it's going to be 50 and sunny. 50 and sunny? That could be a morning golf day. Nah, there's no way we play golf on Christmas. But that said, there's a Philadelphia Eagles game. Philadelphia Eagles, New York Giants, Christmas Day, 4:30. Are you buying or are you selling, Samboners? Because it looks like most of Eagles Nation, most of Samboner Nation is absolutely buying. Now, look, I'm a little torn. I'll be honest with you. Like, I'm a diehard Eagles fan through and through. But I look forward to Christmas, just like I look forward to those, I want to say 17 Sundays, but this schedule this year has been all over the map. 3 1 o'clock games. Come on now. You got to have at least 6, 7 1 o'clock games, but it's been all over the map. And for us to have to play on Christmas, look, I'm going to embrace it. We're going to love it. We're going to be partying at the back bar, drinking our Crown and Gingers, rooting our beloved Birds on, but it's going to be absolute chaotic. And yeah, that said, we just got to weather the storm, weather the wrapping, the presents, the games, the hooting, the hollering. But, you know, back to what I was saying, like, buy or sell, Sambo Nation, Eagles Nation, like, it looks like for the most part, people are buying into this. And I can't argue that, but I am shocked. That the price of tickets for the Eagles game against the New York Giants football team, where we're laying 12 points, is like double, triple the value. I haven't looked in a little while, but I think tickets are going for like $300 or $400 a pop. And I'm sure there's going to be tons of traditions down there. People having Christmas morning down there, Christmas dinner down there. Like I can only imagine there's certain families, South Philly, Northeast Philly, West Philly, wherever it may be, that actually have a Christmas tree in the parking lot. Presents are wrapped and the kids are opening up their gifts. And I'm telling you right now, that type of shit only happens in Philadelphia. So we're off to a flipping hot start here. Hope everybody's enjoying the holidays. Quick shout out to our team at Not For Long Media, our official sponsor, the original Fudge Kitchen, shipping fudge all over the country. Chocolate, vanilla, peanut butter, you know the drill by now. I'm afraid if you ordered it today, it may not get there. But hey, you never know. Last minute shopping, get your fudge game on. Original Fudge Kitchen, fudgekitchen.com. Ho, Christmas 2023. Here we go. So we got a little Christmas holiday, little lunch date kickstart, if you will. The wife and I head out to King of Prussia, and we bust out a little Sullivan Steakhouse gift card that we probably got for Christmas from my dad in 2020, maybe 2019. It just goes to show you, Samboners, you have a second, you have a third. Good luck ever getting out. And if you do get out, you probably just want to go to the local dive bar and get after it. Maybe fire. I'm not going to get into it. But, we decided to just, lean on the gift card and head over to Sullivan Steakhouse, the iconic Sullivan Steakhouse right there in King of Prussia, PA. And Samboner Mick decided to order his first espresso martini. Espresso, not espresso, espresso. Because when you go to Archbishop Wood and Penn State and you study in all these track 3 courses, they don't teach you the difference between espresso or espresso. So all aboard the Polar Espresso train. And here we are ordering my first ever espresso martini at age 43. And I was not, what's the word I'm looking for? I was not impressed. I really wasn't. But I had a lot of people chime in. I threw a quick little nibble on the story, and everybody said, like, one guy chimed in and said, that looks like the Schuylkill River. And like, you know what? It kind of did taste like the Schuylkill River. It more or less, I don't know, kind of screwed up my appetite a little bit. I went with the business lunch Samboners. I did the crab and shrimp bisque. So, okay. It came out like lukewarm. Like I'm a soup guy, Samboners. Like I want my soup nice and hot. I want to be able to blow on it a little bit and just kind of let it cool off and hit it right at the right temperature. So overall, on the shrimp and crab bisque Samboner scale, unfortunately, I'm going with like a 5.8 on the Samboner scale. We parlayed that with the Delmonico, the 8-ounce Delmonico with the spinach rabe and the mashed potatoes. Again, Like apparently this place just got completely fucking wiped out on Sunday. They had a Christmas party. Like we get there and they all they have is like 2 Bud Lights, 1 Cape May IPA, and like 3 Guinness. I said, what are you going to do for the next 400 people that walk through this door from 3 o'clock on? They're like, we don't know. We don't have a plan. We don't have a backup. And we don't have enough booze to sell it. So, well, big violation on the whole Sullivan's front. The fact that you guys don't have a backup plan here in the holidays. But overall, the Delmonico steak, the business lunch, a 6.7, 6.8. I hate to say it. And then last but not least, we had the truffle fries. The truffle fries probably put us all over the edge. Wife had a little salad action, and the truffle fries, I think, saved the lunch. And a little surprise guest appearance from our good friend Samboner Joey Mayo in the house, making his rounds, probably getting all his Christmas shopping done at the local Costco. I mean, can you blame him? Because here's where you go. Here's where you go to Sam's and Costco for. You go for the gift cards. You can pick up a Sullivan's gift card at Sam's Club for $100 gift card for $75. How you like that, Sambo Nation? Holy shit. And by the way, I can't believe I'm saying this, but I'm starting to lose my eyesight. I am. I think I got to go to my phone here, Samboners, because I can't see my notes on my screen. And I don't know what it is, like 43, a midlife crisis. But like I all of a sudden now have to continue to like fade back like this. Like every time I look at something on my phone, I can't. I got to go all the way back until it gets clear. If you're like watching on YouTube, which you're likely not, but like it's really hard. I think I need readers. readers. I need readers. Now I'll really look like old Saint Nick or Saint Mick, I should say. But all right, Samboners, here we go. This is likely my final individual segment of the year. I haven't even really had a moment to reflect on 2023. Like I always say, we're just grinding and hammering against this wall, and the community and the quote unquote Samboner nation that just continues to evolve and grow in such an unbelievable way. I guess as we kind of start to wind down 2023 and get fired up for Christmas and get fired up for the New Year's, just want to just say a big thank you to everybody that has kind of come out and get involved in some shape or form. There's a lot of highlights. There's a lot of takeaways. And, I did actually scroll through just the page like last night and a little bit this morning, just because it does, like the year, it flies. And I'll say this, like, your day is longer than the year of something like that. But at the same time, it flies, man. It feels just like, yesterday we were, hanging out in Sea Isle City celebrating beer month, or, feels like yesterday we were gearing up for the Phillies spring training. And, just like that, like the Phillies comes to a close and the Eagles are in high gear. Like these moments that we live for just pass right by. Like it's really tough to explain. I have no idea where I'm going with this. Again, like I am just a Samboner. I'm making do with what I can, but I'm having a ton of fun. I can't thank anybody everybody enough for all the love, all the support. So what I did do is put together some just awards. I didn't really consult many people with this. I just wanted to kind of get some of these awards off my chest. I'm kind of torn between. So Sambone of the Year award, right? Like this is the Oscar. Like this is the Oscar award for the Samboners. And this takes guts, right? At the end of the day, like Samboning is a feeling, right? You don't have it every day. There's probably been certain times where I've just kind of forced some shit out just to get some content out there, keep the page churning, if you will. But like Samboning is a feeling. Shout out to Chrissy. Samboning ain't easy. But Samboning is sure as hell necessary. And it don't matter where you are or what you're doing or who you're supporting or what your next steps look like. But it's that desire to just get out there and fucking drop a Sambone, have fun, be merry, be creative. And like, here I am. I scrolled through it. Maybe if I missed one, I apologize. I really do. But like, the top two Sambones of the year are one, Miss Meg Mees dropping a Samboner review in the kitchen of a bachelor party for, shout out to Bree. She works at Harry's, just got married to Pat. What an unbelievable couple. Wish nothing but the best for you guys. And Meg Mees decides to drop a Sambone, and the entire bachelorette party is up on the kitchen island, dancing somewhat, I don't know, fully. It's just absolutely hysterical. So funny, so creative, perfect timing, completely harmless. Meg Mees, you are the greatest. And for that, you are in the running for Sambone of the Year. The other Sambone that's going to go up against Meg Mees, I'm going to put this out to vote, actually. I got to put it out to vote. I really do. So the other nominee for the Sambone of the Year, Oscar of the Year, is going to go to Dan. I just fucking got this guy's name. Dan Corelli. Dan Colorori. Dan, I'm sorry if I botched your name. Are you also Delco Dan? Would you be the fourth, maybe fifth Delco Danny out there? But, good with the Danny. Wedding night. We're going out to Pat's and Gino's, 3 o'clock in the morning. We're completely lit, having the greatest time of our life, can barely even talk, can barely even walk. But you had the desire, my friend, to pop up your phone and drop a Sambone. And let me just tell you, it was absolutely hysterical. I got a lot of laughs. Sambone Nation got a lot of laughs. So in my opinion, those two Sambones are the top Sambones of the year. Look for a poll in the stories. We will drop it, and you guys can vote on it. A couple other awards I came up with. International Samboner Award. Like, John loves food. This guy's a local Lafayette Hill. I believe he's a member over at White Marsh Valley. I have yet to ever meet John in person, but like this guy continues to crush life, man. He's Samboning in Amsterdam. He's Samboning in Scotland. He's Samboning in Paris, right outside the Eiffel Tower. This guy's Samboning in Ocean City. I mean, you name it. This motherfucker is Samboning, baby. That guy's got that feeling, right? It's all about having that feeling. Right time, right place. And if you have it, great. If you don't, no biggie. But the fact that this guy continues to travel the world and drop Sambones, and again, there's been multiple international Sambones out there. Like, that is what Samboning is all about. Like, yeah, we're going to try to push this puppy outside of the Philadelphia market someday. But the fact that people are traveling all over the country, internationally, nationwide, and dropping Sambones, man alive, you just got to love it. John's loves food. Keep on Samboning, baby. All right, here, my next award is the Sambassador Award. The Sambassador Award. Like, this is the guy that just, not only does he have a consistent like Samboner bug, if you will, because that's what it is. It's like Samboner bug, man. It's like, it's either you got it or you don't. You go in spurts, you come, you go, you come, you go. But like, this is Mr. Consistent. But not only that, quick shout out to Robbie Madsen, aka Robbie Flay. This guy has been Samboning since the inception of Samboners, and he's that guy that just pops in, month out. You'll see him, wearing all kinds of like, USA gear for the World Cup. He's always out there on the Philly South payment, dropping Sambones from Lincoln Financial Field before Eagles games. And the guy is just like an ultimate Sambone warrior. And in addition to that, Robbie and I had an opportunity to do some work together over the summer. He actually introduced me to the folks at the Ronald McDonald House. We happened to partner with Robbie and his crew and put on just one of those just events that I didn't know really what to expect. I always wanted to do something for the community, give back to a great cause, and working with the Ronald McDonald House, being able to raise close to $6,000, supporting a family for the remainder of 2024. And, the introduction that Robbie gave me, not only with the Ronald McDonald House, but then just the partnership that we created in terms of, staging this tailgate and just bringing in all of the foods and lining up the grills and just like that family, just kind of the hospitality. And dude, for that, man, you're the number one Sambassador in my eyes, and I can't thank you enough. The Sambo Nation can't thank you enough. Just really cool, what you guys do. And again, there's a lot of guys out there that continue to, push and, get my back or get our back and do things, guys like Colin, guys like, not the Not For Long media team. Like, I can't thank you guys enough for everything you've done in the past year. So again, shout out to Robbie Flay and your team for doing what you did. And then last but not least, and again, we could have more awards. I could sit here all day and talk about Samboner awards. I really could, but your MVP, Samboners of 2023. Take a sip of my coffee. We'll do a little drum roll. And my screen's shaking. The MVP of 2023 goes to Mr. Bonzo Sam Bonavita, Mr. Sam Bonavita, Mr. Sam Bonavita, Mr. Sam Bonavita, don't quit. And that's exactly it, fellas. Sambo Nation, you're looking at the MVP. Bonzo be cooking. Sam Bonavita coming from your nation's capital. Guy is traveling all over the goddamn country, laying his balls wherever he goddamn pleases, and he's doing his Sambone thing. You know why? Sambo Nation? Because it's fucking fun. That's why. It's unbelievable how much fun this guy is having out there in the Sambonerhood, day in, day out. Sports games, his kids' games, like you name it. Wherever he goes, he's going to be on a quest to find the best, and he's consistently in and out, dropping heavy Sambones. Sam Bonavita, I love you, buddy. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. MVP. I don't have any hardware. I don't even have the XX sweatshirt that I still owe you. But man alive, I can't thank you enough for all your love, all your support. My friend, keep doing your thing. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable, Samboners. All right, Samboners, I get a little ahead of myself for just a quick stoppage of play to give another quick shout out to some key just friends and just endorsers of the show. Again, Pete and Gus, Pete's Famous Pizza, Moustaki, Authentic Gyros. I'm telling you right now, I talk about these guys till the cow come home. Pete's Famous Pizza is one of the biggest sleepers of all time when it comes to cheesesteaks, pizza, strombolis. They're in primary location right there in Logan Square. They're looking to franchise out Pete's Famous Pizza. Give it a look. I'm telling you right now, it's absolute dynamite. In addition to Pete's is Moustaki's Authentic Gyros. Again, Pete and Gus, absolutely crushing it. Original location, Logan Square. Newest location right in Fishtown. Go get your Euro game on. Try their pizza. I'm not saying this because they support me and help me, but dude, this is a fucking legit establishment. And if you like Greek food, Moustaki is absolutely slinging great food. And then in addition to that, shout out to my good friend Spear out in Westchester, holding it down at Steaks Westchester, Pizza Westchester. I might head out there later if I can and drop a nice little Sambone action from Pizza Westchester, Steaks Westchester. But, they're absolutely crushing the cheesesteak game, and they are the buzz and talk of the holiday season. And likely come 2024 could be a number 1, 2, 3 candidate for best cheesesteak in the entire Samboner hood. So appreciate all that. Continue to enjoy the show. Thank you. All right, we're up to the 20-minute mark. I got a couple other things to get off my chest as we continue to prowl through and rally the troops for another great Christmas year. A couple updates on my end. Youth basketball is in high gear. A couple weeks ago, I did mention that I believe I drafted a dynasty 11-year-old girls basketball. I've never felt this confident going into a season. We had our third practice the other night, and we started out with some wind sprints. And we started chucking some threes. We played some 2-0-2, and then we played some 5-on-5. And I'm just blown away by the early development in my team. I'm telling you, big things to come, and could be more excited about 2024 11-year-old girls hoops. In addition to that, the other slinger, Sam Jr., is in high gear. Unfortunately, he's going through a little rough patch at the CYO level. Off to an 0-5 start. They are completely out of their league. Unfortunately, we're in a very small parish where the 8 kids that sign up are the 8 kids that play, and you're playing teams out here. There's local schools like the old St. Alphonsus and St. Genevieve's who have unfortunately started to become factories, if you will, for the likings of LaSalle and Wood. You go over to Nativity of Our Lord. They don't have multiple teams, but apparently they have 50 kids trying out for 10 spots. I got a bone to pick here, Samboner Nation. I really do. Look, there's something to be said about being aggressive. Like Nativity opens the game with like a bona fide Kentucky press. They go up 10-0 right out of the gate. They are stacked. They are tall. They are fast. They are good. But here we are. Looking into the third quarter, the score's like 50-22 Nativity, and they are still laying it on. The Kentucky press. They didn't back off until they were up 28 points. And in my opinion, and hothead that I am, there was a guy behind me that kind of he was all over it too. So it was good to see somebody else could just kind of do my job for the day. And I didn't have to go over there and voice my opinion, because at the end of the day, I'm sorry if this guy is listening out there, but give me a fucking break, dude. Give me a fucking break. There's no reason for you to be doing a Kentucky full court press up 26 in a 12-year-old basketball game. Violation. And last but not least, as we wrap up and we start to just kind of unwind for the holidays, I wanted to just kind of take one last crack at the Philadelphia Eagles. And you know what? Maybe I keep my Homer hat on for this one. Look, I'm torn, right? We talk about you wake up Monday morning and you give your first take, or you wake up Tuesday morning after a Monday night game and you give your, but it's like sometimes I feel like that's just it's too fast, right? It's just too you don't get a chance to really soak it in, or maybe listen to some other people's perspectives, and then kind of collect some different thoughts and really kind of hone in on what's going on. And really at the end of the day, I think really, again, I can't read into Jalen Hurts or A.J. Brown or any of these guys and what they're going through. And Kelsey obviously continues to preach that we've just been way too inconsistent. We hit a rough patch, man. Look, this team was 10-1. At 10-1, Jalen Hurts was the MVP of the league, right? Our defense was stacked. Our secondary was questionable. But at the end of the day, we're 10-1. Yeah, we lose to the Cowboys. Yeah, we lose to the 49ers. Yeah, we lose to the Seattle Seahawks. Now, that game stung a little bit. We had that game in hand. And I have, I don't know, some mixed emotions around the decisions that they made late in that game when we really could have protected that ball and maybe went down and killed some clock, hit the field goal, whatever the outcome could have looked like. I really think that we let the pedal off the metal and we gave that one up. But here we go, right? Like let's reset, hit the reset button. The number 1 seed may be out of reach, but what we do have here in front of us, Sambo Nation, is a very easy schedule to close out the season that essentially, I think, could put us right back on track. And, sometimes that schedule can favor a situation like this, and sometimes it can't. But in this particular case, I do believe that our schedule, since the New York Giants absolutely blow, and the only thing that they're riding right now is the I don't know, the whole Tommy Cutlets thing. But at the end of the day, we're laying 12 on Christmas Day. We're laying 12 on Christmas Day. If that doesn't tell you something, then you're obviously not a gambling man. But I firmly believe that the Eagles are going to blow the goddamn doors off the New York Giants. I also firmly believe they're going to blow the doors off the Arizona Cardinals. And then I also believe in the last week of the NFL in New York at the Meadowlands, we're also, again, going to blow the living doors off in New York and end the season at 13-4, right? 13-4. Like, how many years have the Eagles played 13 winning football games? I don't even have that stat in front of me. I wish I did. But with that said, I think we feel like we get that momentum back. We get all the confidence in the world. The chemistry is firing on all cylinders. The coaches are comfortable. Everything is situated. We go into the playoffs, whether we have a bye or we don't, and we run the goddamn table. We run the goddamn table, and we play 49ers in a rematch game in the NFC Championship, and we go back to the Super Bowl, and we win the Super Bowl. Against who? I'm not sure yet. I have a hunch it's going to be Ravens and Cleveland Browns. And if you fucking tell me the Eagles are playing the Cleveland Browns in the Super Bowl, let's get excited. Let's get it. Cleveland's like my third favorite team. I go Eagles, I go Miami, and I go Cleveland. So with that, I'm going to fire up some Christmas Day picks. And I hope everybody has an unbelievable Christmas. I have another episode coming up here at the 11 o'clock hour. We're going to be firing it up with our good friend Danny from Angelo's, who had to unfortunately cancel yesterday, but we're going to get some stories out of him. And then next week we may do one or two. I'm not sure. Next week's going to be all over the place. And I'm looking to just kind of unwind, take it slow. We're going to fire up 2024, and it's going to get hot. It's going to get heavy. So with that said, Mick's Christmas Picks, brought to you by our good friends Hank Sauce. Continue to smash that Sambone promo code. Game 1, Chiefs, Raiders plus 10. I'm going to go Raiders plus 10. I don't know why. The Chiefs have obviously regressed a little bit. I think they're a little bit banged up. I think a Christmas Day game like that, you got to come to play. You got to put a little fight in that Christmas spirit for your fan base. I'm going dog. I'm going Raiders plus 10. Like I already said, Giants, Eagles in Philadelphia, Christmas in South Philadelphia. So like with that said, like if the Eagles lose to the Giants on Christmas Day in South Philadelphia, we got major problems. And that's not going to happen, folks. -12, lay the points, absolute slaughterhouse. By halftime, we're high-fiving, butt bumping, singing Christmas carols because the game is out of reach. And last but not least, the last game of the night, man, what a showdown. Unfortunately, 8 o'clock on Christmas night, like I'm really going to have to sit back because I'm not sure it's going to look too clear at 8 o'clock on a Christmas night. Some of the two best football teams in the entire league will show down. Ravens, 49ers, Ravens plus 4.5. I'm going Ravens 4.5. We need to see a good game against the Niners. Like, this team is dynamite, man. They are clear as day the number one team in the entire NFL. It would be shocking for them to actually not make the Super Bowl. And like, my homer hat is completely on today. I'm feeling it. I think I saw a stat yesterday. The Eagles had a 5% chance to go to the Super Bowl. 5% chance. Now, granted, rewind like 2-3 weeks ago, the Buffalo Bills were like 40-1 to win the Super Bowl. Now they're 10-1. And they clearly, right now, like on the power rankings, NFL power rankings, the Buffalo Bills, I think, are 10. The Eagles are like 5. Dude, right now, the Buffalo Bills are better than the Eagles. It's all about in the now. But at the end of the day, it's going to be interesting to see what these playoff matchups look like. We got a long way to go until we get there. 3 weeks of NFL football until the playoff season. That's it. I'm going Ravens plus 4.5. So I repeat, my picks brought to you by Hank Sambone, by Hank Sauce. Use the promo code Sambone. Raiders plus 10, Eagles minus 12, Ravens plus 4.5. And that's all she wrote. Samboners, can't thank you enough for all the love and support. We're grinding. We are just working on our craft day in, day out. Like I always say, I'm just a Samboner. It's been nothing but a ton of fun in 2023. Here's to everything in 2024. We're going to lay it on the wall and then lay it on the ground and do everything we can to continue to grow this great, great community. And that's that. So Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. Love you all.
Pop that Sambone, and baby, it's on. Dropping 45 minutes just to